Imagine for a second shelling out $70,000 for an electric SUV you've never even laid eyes on. No dealership walk-around, no test drive, just a leap of faith. Could you truly recognize real luxury, or would you just end up paying for a fancy badge? Today, we're stripping away all the branding, the hype, and the spec sheets as we pit two of 2026's most buzzed-about EVs head-to-head in a blindfolded showdown. No logos, no price stickers, just an authentic, hands-on experience. We're about to see what happens when all that matters is what you can touch, feel, and hear. Let's dive in.
What's good, Shift Path crew? Welcome to the ultimate blind EV test. Today we're putting the 2026 Kia EV9 up against the all-new Zeekr 7X. On one side, you've got a decked-out family SUV with heated and cooled massage seats, room for the whole crew, and a $7,500 federal tax break that drops the price way down. On the other, you're looking at a premium Chinese import, Zeekr, Geely's high-end division, serving up air suspension, ultra-soft Nappa leather, and next-gen tech that promises a taste of the future. We brought in real folks, no actors, no prepped influencers, blindfolded them and let them loose inside both SUVs. No peeking, no preconceived notions, just pure, unfiltered reactions. And honestly, the outcome surprised us as much as it will you. Got faith in Kia? Smash that like button. Think Zeekr's the dark horse? Drop your pick in the comments. Let's get into the details.
The Kia EV9's rolling off the line in Georgia, making it eligible for the full U.S. tax incentives, so you save big right off the bat. Zeekr, meanwhile, is Geely's luxury arm, bringing together the engineering know-how of Volvo and the innovation punch of Tesla, wrapped up in a distinctive high-lux package. But with blindfolds on, all those impressive resumes and spec sheets fade away. This is about the senses: comfort, tech, sound, and ride quality. Let's meet the people putting these EVs to the test.
Remember, none of the testers know which vehicle they're in at any point. They're rating each car in 4 key categories: comfort, technology, sound, and ride quality on a 1 to 10 scale. First up, interior comfort.
First impression, the seat literally hugs you. Between the heating and cooling functions, it's got everything I'd want. There's a ton of room. Seriously, I could bring my whole soccer squad along and still stretch out. Feels less like a car and more like a high-end living room on wheels. Rating 9.5 out of 10. This leather is something else. Feels more like a $2,000 designer couch than a car seat. Space is a bit cozier though. Wait, is this just 2 rows? The ambient lighting is wild though. Makes it feel like you're rolling through the city in the VIP club. Rating 8.5 out of 10.
That central screen is huge. Found the climate controls right away with no fuss. The voice command actually listens to me. Hey Kia, set it to 72 degrees. And it just works. No lag, no errors. Rating 8 out of 10. Okay, Zeekr's display is even more massive, and the voice assistant actually talks back in full sentences, almost like having a conversation. But the controls are confusing. Where's the volume knob? Took me a minute to figure out how to adjust even simple things. Tech is next level, but maybe too much for some. Rating 9 out of 10.
Back here in the 3rd row, plenty of room. I could see my kids fitting without a problem, and nothing in here feels cheap or plasticky. Everything's soft touch, well put together, feels premium. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. Only 5 seats, huh? That's a deal breaker for family drives, but wow. The seats themselves have massage and ventilation. Honestly, I feel like I just walked into a spa. If you don't need extra seats, this is as luxurious as it gets. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
That new car smell is strong, in a good way. It's so quiet inside, it's almost eerie, like being in a soundproof booth. Only thing is, the vibe is a bit minivan-ish. Not a bad thing if you've got a crew, but it's there. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Now this is what luxury smells like. Rich leather aroma, soft surfaces everywhere. As soon as I sit down, I feel the air suspension adjust underneath me. It's like the car is reacting to my every move. Feels high-tech, almost magical. I'm giving this one a 9.5 out of 10.
When it comes to sound quality, Zeekr edges ahead. The standard audio system is seriously impressive with deep bass and crystal clarity. But don't count the EV9 out. The optional $1,200 audio upgrade comes pretty close, giving you punchy, immersive sound. Just remember, with the EV9, you'll have to pay extra, while Zeekr includes it in the base price. On the road, the EV9 glides over potholes of rough pavement, super smooth, absorbs bumps without any drama. The acceleration is responsive, but not wild. Enough power for passing, but it won't pin you to the seat. And you still get 7 usable seats for family trips or group outings. Rating, 8.8. Zeekr 7X. The air suspension is next level. Feels like you're riding above the road, floating along. Acceleration is noticeably punchier, hitting 0 to 60 in just 4.1 seconds. Even with the blindfold, you feel that instant surge. The ride is firmer, more athletic, so if you like sporty handling, this is your pick. But it's a little less cushy over rough surfaces. Rating, 9.2. It's a close race. Zeekr just pulls ahead in the final tally, especially if you're all about top-tier luxury and performance. But the EV9 simply destroys it on value. With the full $7,500 tax credit, you're looking at $47,400 out the door for a loaded EV9 in the US. Zeekr, for now, sits at $74K and up, with no federal incentives yet, so you're definitely paying for that extra dose of tech and luxury. So, here's the deal. Choose the EV9 if you want real family space, smart features that make everyday life easier, and unbeatable value thanks to that sweet tax credit. Pick the Zeekr 7X if you crave cutting-edge tech, high-end luxury, true performance, and you don't need a third row. Now it's your turn. Are you Team EV9 or Team 7X? Drop your pick in the comments and tell us why. Smash like if you appreciate a blind test that keeps it honest. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got more head-to-head EV showdowns coming at you every week.